Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is the one and only Pelé. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Nesta. Here's Makaleli. And it's Vieira. Turns back here, probably the best option. Lahm. Nesta. And it's Seedorf. Bellingham. That has been cut short. Nesta. Ernest. That's Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Bellingham. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Germany! And Germany are in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Seedorf is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. That is a brilliant interception. It's a pretty loose pass. This looks promising. Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Vieira wins the duel this time.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's gone forward. Hoeneß looking to play a big chance! Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
Mbappe certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Makelele. Arsenal are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Vieira. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Approaching the half-hour mark. Vieira. And the pass is intercepted. Lahm is one whose deliveries we all know about. Pele, now it's Bellingham. That's a good run down the left. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Seedorf. And here's Bellingham.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's intervened well there. Aims beyond the defence. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Yamal. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Seedorf. Bellingham. Makelele. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hangs it across. Oh, well played. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Now, who's going to be first to this? Makelele. Yamal. Now, can they get him away? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's it, 45 minutes up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Those of you making
Arsenal
their way home
go
on
in
public
at
transportation
half-time
today,
with
please
a
watch
game
the
to
screen
chase.
for train departure times from all
Well, for
local
me,
major
Peter, things
stations.
have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 15, Roberto Carlos. Coming on the field is number 4, Bale.
The second period is underway.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Arsenal do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Bergomi, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo, a class apart, out on his own. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Arsenal are level. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly...
There's the shot, and again, goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 14, Seedorf. Number 10, Mbappe. Number 9,
there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Number 21,
Germany have their lead.
coming on the field.
And
Number
Pullet!
7, Hazard.
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Pullet is offering a right smile there.
Ibrahimovic.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Schneider plays it short. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now who's going to be first to this? Germany have the chance to go the other way. Arsenal really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Now it's Pelé. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Schneider purring through the gears. Here comes the cross.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Now it's Pelé. He's a sharp little ball here. Bale gets into a good position. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And the shot! Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Now it's Gullit. Spread to the right. And he's got away from it. Hazard! And that's a tiny finish. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Rafael Leao, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Lahm cannot be beaten that easily. Bale going face to face with his great rival.
Arsenal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Hazard. Arsenal needed that, they really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Very nicely done. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Played down the flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that is expertly dealt with.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bale. Chance! Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Substitution in progress.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Now it's Hazard. And it's Sneijder. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he's found... It's Ibrahimovic! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Vieira. And it's Gattuso. Great defending, strong and determined. Sneijder gets on his bike and on the move. Sneijder. Aquatic. Sneijder! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just... And the referee brings it to a close. Arsenal have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. So there we have it, Jim. A game seemingly destined for stalemate, but then the ultimate smash and grab.
Well, I thought only one team could win this, certainly in the last few minutes, Peter. They didn't half make it hard on themselves, but sometimes you just have to win.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Philipp Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter, he's definitely...
Mbappe! It's hit the upright. And he's in on chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Impressive jump! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Pelé. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he finish? Goal! Germany! And Germany are in front.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Germany are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And the shot! Makaleli. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vieira. Now Hoeneß, and here's Mbappe. Shifted it to the flank, flashes it across. Makaleli. That has been cut short. Hoeneß.
Mbappe.
He's had a shot! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Cristiano Ronaldo really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on, and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And it's Lahm. Bellingham. He's in a... Oh, shooting chance! And again! Goal, Germany! And they get themselves in front! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Germany with the lead. And here's Mbappe. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, just skips past his man. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Not the most accurate pass. And this is Ronaldo. Hoeneß. Now there's a fine ball. Big chance!
Arsenal claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Corner number 2 then.
Roberto Carlos plays it short. Mbappe.
They're urging him to shoot. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
Mbappe.
Seedorf. And a chance! And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Ferdinand is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. He won't be happy with that one.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's through here. Picked out brilliant. And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Pele is offering a wry smile there.
Pele goes short. Shot, surely!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now who's going to be first to this? And it's Vieira. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Ronaldo. Lahm. Driving. And the finish! It's anyone's ball now. Decent chance! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. What remarkable powers of recovery.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely...
Shot a goal! They've scored! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Germany leading now. No, he's not getting past him there. Messi.
There will be 3
Makalele
minutes added
is
time.
one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Lahm venturing down the left. Now it's Pele. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Seedorf. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking to play him in. Mbappe is wide and looking to get on to... Shoots! And it's in! And the lead lasts no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a...
And that is all they have time for. Arsenal are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Those of you making their way home on
So
public
for 45
transportation
minutes,
today,
these teams
please
have
watch the
matched
screen
each
for
other,
train departure
mirrored
times
each
from
other.
all local
We have
major
ourselves
stations.
a gem of a game here. Germany kick off the second half.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Germany have their second corner now. Pele with the short one. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Pele. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And it's Lahm. Tries to pass it through. That's tidy. Great chance! Goal! Arsenal! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 10.
Arsenal choosing to make the first change.
9, Cristiano
So we have a
Ronaldo.
breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Paredes.
Well, they've done the hard part now,
Number
Peter.
14,
Can they cling on?
Seedorf.
Or even better, can they get
High on
another?
the field. Number 4, Bale.
That is
Number
lovely.
19,
He'll
Ibrahimovic.
try from distance! Oh, super goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. 2 up now, and they are cruising. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
So their 4th corner of the game.
And it's been taken short.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's going to be another corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Messi
With the short one. Germany awarded another corner.
The corner count is rising. That's 6.
And he's there to clear it.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Leicester calmly anticipates. Can he spark a counter here?
Roberto Carlos.
Makes a dash for it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Stood up well to him there. Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. Vieira. Seedorf. Passing nice and neat. Gullit.
And now the breakaway.
And he's there to make the challenge. Ferdinand with the foul.
And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 15.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Coming on the field is number 8.
And it's Lahm.
Marcelo.
Yaya Toure.
Substitutions taking
Always
place.
wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Oh, it's come loose. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rafael Leao. Now it's Gullit. Now it's Yamal. Just about up to 75 minutes. Gullit. Gattuso. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gattuso. Looking for options for movement.
Substitution.
There's a sharp little ball here. He is through here. And Yaya Toure off the post. Very nicely done. And it's Yaya Toure. Now it's Bale. Good ball, good take.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Vieira. That's a little off target. Now it's Gullit.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now, and the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he can clear it away. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rafael Leao. Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Showing good feet.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. And this is Yaya Toure. Vieira. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Arsenal have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
We would like to inform you that CCTV
Terrific recovery,
is now in
a
operation
really
for your
fine
safety.
win. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim. Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of the best of all time. Some say the best, and certainly one of the most influential.
Without a doubt, pure class.
Marcelo.
Nicely weighted ball.
Now Seedorf.
Stood up well to him there. Araujo. Ernest. Distributed tidily.
Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Messi.
Messi.
Chance! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So takes a shot, and there's a goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And the pass is intercepted.
Seedorf. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Mbappe! And yes, it's there!
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Seedorf.
And he's... Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Looking to play him in. Nesta. Looking for options for movement.
It's out for a goal kick.
Araujo, very much a man of this moment. Oh, Red, nice interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Just eases him off the ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ernest.
And it's Seedorf.
Shot a goal! And it's in! Arsenal are level.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Check, punts it upfield. That's a throw. Ernest has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance, surely!
Makaleli. Seedorf. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff.
That has not gone well.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Marcelo receives it in a wide position.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Threads one in. Just past the 40th minute mark.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Cruyff.
That was lovely, that.
He is through here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. That's a good foray he's making. Chooses to go cross-field.
Marcelo.
Marcelo drives forward on the overlap. Hoeneß. And we've reached half-time. Arsenal are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far.
So we reach the halfway point.
I'm still trying to figure out how this is still level, Peter. I mean, 1 minute you're looking at one side battering the other, and somehow they find their way back into it. Something tells me there's going to be just as many twists in the second half too.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. And so the action is resumed. Seedorf is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Nesta. Vieira. Seedorf. Passing is crisp and sharp. That has ended up in no man's land. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And now the breakaway.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Pass somewhat off target. Vieira.
In with the challenge.
Seedorf.
Oh, and the shot!
Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Has to go back here.
And this is Ronaldo.
Vieira. And this could be a German counter. And it's Lahm. It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe currently being consciously targeted.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the press.
Terrific effort! Goal! Arsenal!
They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 10.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Cristiano
Arsenal
Ronaldo.
leading now.
Number 21.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Number 19. Ibrahimovic.
Germany really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Taking
They're
place.
coming again and again. He's having a shot! Wide, but only just.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
substitution.
Marcelo.
Is always looking to play quality balls. Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game.
Lahm.
That's very neat. Driven in. Towering header! Marcelo gets it clear. Yamal, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Lahm proves just a little bit too strong.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Definitely not one of his best. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting started. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps. Oh, he's been... Can he finish? Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Seedorf. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Bergkamp. Lahm. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Seedorf. Seedorf. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Vieira. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that's well spotted. Arsenal are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
Makalele is the guilty party there. And it's Roberto Carlos. Drives it in. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. And oh, it's hit the post. Delivers the ball. Czech claims it. Safe hands.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Carlos clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
It's a pretty loose pass. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ernest. Christian. And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! And we have liftoff! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think...
Mbappe! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's Seedorf. Oh, that's fabulous. Here comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Hoeneß. Arsenal have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Vieira. And it's Roberto Carlos. And he plays one through. And he's managed to get free. He's looking wide. Hangs one. Oh, greatly! And it's there! They are purring, truly purring. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Nesta kept aware and it is reclaimed easily. Pelé. Lahm getting this one clear and claimed it back swiftly. And they win it back again. So a temporary halt to the action. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Arsenal marching seemingly on towards victory, 3-0 at the break. The second period is on the way. Now it's Messi. Seedorf did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's Pelé! Keeper's got his work done.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Lahm. Vieira. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he cuts out the supply. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he's picked it up out wide. Bullish header! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Not the most accurate pass. It's not an especially good pass, that. Nice physical challenge. Distributed tidily. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Oh, it's Seedorf. And the shot! Outstanding save to keep that out. And it's been taken short. That's tidy. No, he is not giving anything away. Good play on the left-hand side here. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Lahm, this is promising. That is good strength. Strong running down that left flank. Some resolute defending there. Leicester, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 10, Mbappe. Number 9, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Makaleli.
Number 21,
Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game.
Sado.
Yeah.
Number 15, Roberto
He's going to be
Carlos.
disappointed with that.
Coming on the field.
Well, quality
Number
clearly
26,
deserted him at the crucial
Gullit.
moment.
Encourage the pass
19,
with an intelligent run,
Ibrahimovic.
but the pass just
Number
lacked
7,
pace.
Hazard. Number 41,
Gullit. What's going
Number
wide
8,
left?
Marcelo.
Plays in a... And that's in! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball.
Mbappe! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Lahm. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Played out wide.
Germany appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Lahm. Well read, nice interception. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's chance, surely! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, just too much pressure on them in the end, Peter.
Oh, good spread. Hazard. Yeah.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Out towards the flank. And this is Gullit. Crosses it in here. Defending of the desperate variety. That pass has been well intercepted. A lot of space ahead of him. Hazard gets on his bike and on the move.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Lahm
time.
is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Gullit.
Arsenal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Now there's a fine ball. Great chance! And no mistake. And this is getting ridiculous. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Arsenal really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing.
And if you do have a chance today,
How would you
please
summarise
take some
what we've
time
seen
out to
today
give your
then, Jim?
support to our
Arsenal
best
definitely
stadium.
impressing me here. especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now there's a fine ball. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Hoeneß with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, Giuseppe Bergomi really is a culture player, is he not, Jim? With a little bit of menace in the mix too.
Yeah, we all know him as a right-back, Peter, of course, but he has the flexibility, versatility, the confidence and the composure to play centrally too. He's even been known to play as a sweeper at times. No one did zonal marking better than this guy.
Impressive jump! And that was very necessary. Lahm running with the ball. Nedved. He's looking wide. And this is Cruyff. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Mbappe. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Quarter of an hour played. And it's Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Yamal. Now it's Pele. Yamal. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, good ball. Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
What a pass, one that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Cristiano Ronaldo proves too strong. Lahm. Oh, this is a very good run. Hoeneß is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Roberto Carlos. He's rising! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Shot a goal! That's going to go a long way.
Arsenal really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind, Peter. Just needs to find the right run now.
Yamal, very much a man of this moment. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable match. And a chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a good run down the left. Flings in across. Decent chance! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And it's Lahm, looking for options for movement. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Can he finish? And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Pele charging forward, the ball at his feet. Great vision. Seedorf is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Not the most accurate pass.
Arsenal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Lahm makes a move down the right. Hoeneß finding himself in space. Lahm did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Hoeneß. He's having a hit!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game.
And it's been taken short.
And he shoots! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
2 added minutes
And wow,
has been
he has
indicated.
given that a right old hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was super.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Now, who's going to be first to this? Lahm is there to clear.
Strong running down that left flank.
Well, that's well seen too. And that brings the first half to a close.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Arsenal sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today. Substitution for Arsenal.
So we're off
Number
again.
9, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number
Nedved
10,
going face to face with his
Mbappe.
great rival.
Coming on the field, number 19,
Cruyff
Ibrahimovic.
will not want to
Number
lose out
4,
here, not against this
Bale.
opponent. And it's Vieira. Ibrahimovic dominates aerially so often. Arsenal different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Vieira.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Cruyff. Chance here to counter.
Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Cruyff knocks it into space. Oh, that's fabulous. Lahm. Oh, great leap!
And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 21.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 14, Seedorf. Coming on the field, number
Now it's
26.
Gullit. Oh, good read.
That was well
Number
played,
42,
well stopped.
Toure.
Gullit
Substitution.
is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Terrific effort!
Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And it's Messi. Almost an hour gone. Nedved. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And the shot's on here.
Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Pull it. And that's been intercepted.
That's great position.
Mbappe! Roberto Carlos. That's Vieira. Yaya Toure. The message is clear, none shall pass. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Bale.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Can he get on the end of this?
That looks a cracking ball. Nice control. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And here's Hullet. Oh, super ball. It's a goal kick.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 15.
So we have movement on
Roberto
both benches.
Carlos. Coming on to replace him is number 8, Marcelo.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Substitution in progress.
Pull it. And it's Hullet.
Bale tries to thread one through. And this is Bale. And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team.
Great chance! And now the breakaway.
And once more he proves rigid and robust.
Arsenal are closing in on a comfortable win. Bale, look at the space, can he finish? And there's a goal! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers.
As for their opponents, a long way from that.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Shapes to shoot!
Pull it.
And the counter is on.
Toure wins the duel this time.
Now it's Bale. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's superb.
Added time.
Zola.
And here's the chance to counter. Ford shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
Now it's Hullet. Lovely pass, but
It's Ibrahimovic! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh no, what has happened here? And we're done. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. there could be only one
And a
outcome.
quick announcement for the benefit
Bale,
of anybody
voted
who has
man
found
of the
themselves
match,
a little
and
lost
deservedly
today.
so.
Please look at the screen.